Hello everybody, we are back. We're doing a bit more AMC Squad. Gonna load my episode 4 save. But yeah, so basically pick up where we left off. We just finished James's mission. It's his big kind of, fight against the dragon, and then Pat goes. But yeah, let me just very quickly set up my loadout really quick. But yeah, so we're going to roll gold sword, I think, for this one, because we're going to go a little bit more classic. We're going to kind of run some of the classic loadout stuff. Don't think there's anything too... Actually, complete along. Axe blast. I'll go for the great axe, but no. Oh. The thunder sword for the time being, because we technically haven't unlocked the thing yet. Not recovered the sword. Yep. There we go, all our stuff, I think. Let's roll... Let's actually take a little bit of orange mana or blue mana with us. Take some orange with us. Orange. Weapons, Oh, 1 second, I just gotta check something really quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everyone, because apparently my ship is not working properly. So that's really great. I'll connect that. Yeah, I've been having kind of a slow week this week, so apologies for not seeing very many streams from me. I did something on my foot again, so I'm kind of hobbling around. So I'm kind of genuinely a little behind. What was I gonna take, maybe? I think I would take a ranged weapon to kind of balance out the fact that Merlane doesn't really have as many, like, ranged options. What do I want to grab, actually? You know, a grand would be pretty funny, actually. actually from episode 5, but I think I want to grab something from previous episodes a little bit. Let's see, riot gun, UVP, FNFL. Grab the missile launcher, actually. Chain gun. Forcer chain gun. Laser gun. Yeah, I'll take the riot gun and handgun out. I don't really take this thing out enough. I did put all the research into it, so it's like, hey, might as well. Also, why is he gonna nuke his ammo? Shit to orange ammo. Wait, hold on. Why did it switch over to Zaxter? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Hold on. Here. Apparently switched over to Zaxter when I wasn't looking. Whoops. Hold on. Also, let me fix my stuff, because I think something's wrong with Siri bot. Sorry, let me very quickly fix something really quick. Oh my god. Oh, why is everything breaking tonight? Fuck. Sorry, 1 second. Why didn't this kick on then? There we go. Sorry about this. I'm doing a bit of background stuff in the moment because I'm trying to get all my bots and everything working for this. It's being a little annoying. For now, I gotta wait, so I'm gonna set up Merlin stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna give him orange mana for his little explosive thing. I don't think he really needs a melee weapon, to be honest, because he has a sword. I don't think you really need a melee weapon at that point. I will take a minigun though, because I really love miniguns. As was apparent when I played this for, I think, the first or second time on Twitch, and I said it's minigun time, and it very quickly turned into a meme for stuff between the friend group. I think everything else is good. I always run Boots of Lightstep for him just to get more movement and more fluid movement, because I feel like that's one of those things you just kind of need when it comes to Merlin to kind of close distance. Do I want to take a shield, like heavy shield or anything? No, I think I'll be good. I'll be fine. I think I'm almost good to go. There we go. Alright. So with all that said, let's get to the actual game part of the fucking game. Alright, we did everybody else's stuff, I'm pretty sure. Next is we gotta do Merlin's. Let's go gambling. Just taking a boat. Also, let me make sure. Okay, there we go. I've arrived at the Humprock Falls. I must prepare onwards, find this Molnir and defeat him. I'm plagued with a strange sense of anxiety as explained. What do I keep looking around, expecting to see my brother? Oh. Didn't realize I was already on a horse. You never know what's upgrades. It's kind of a thing to do, but you know. Welcome, Sir Knight. Another one onwards to Selmir Hold, or perhaps just the Falls. If you're heading to Selmira, the only way through is the Falls. Be careful if you go that way. Here from Molnir. By the arch, not so loud. You're already certainly brave, but to vary the best seated way is to look out through the Selmir, visit the Falls. It's quite a trek. Good Godspeed to you. Selmira. Very isolated village with a scramble history. We usually get travel caravans heading through, but not for some time. I worry they may have been slain by Eldir's hordes. You tell me about this temple. Stretched by a knowledge of stranger, only scattered tales, none of them interest. I have heard a suit of magical armor, though. Nearly every time someone mentions the town, perhaps one that's true.
Have you tried the new ale they're selling in town? The water is terrible.
No, it actually shows the careful the Goblin is overrun with Elder's forces, and they've they've stayed put for now, but we can only hope they don't decide to move with us. If you insist on going onwards, do so at your own risk. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a side thing as well that we can do, because... Right. Oh, what's up here? Oh, because we're also looking for, I believe, the Lost Sword, which we already technically have, but if you're, hey, why not go through some of the other parts of it? On our way to Falls Knight could have gone downstream, but in my sight, of course, I heard there's a cave system down there, but I wouldn't fancy risking the fall myself. Yeah. Sir Knight, if you're on your way to Hemlock Falls, please be careful. The local guild house has been captured by necromancer's forces. We've been told to get ready to hide if they attack. They're not attacking already. Grandmother thinks they're guarding the pass rather than claiming territory. Couldn't think of it. Perhaps they're awaiting you, which surely do our town a favor if you cleared them off. Yeah. I'm more than happy to. I gotta kill him anyways. Yeah, this area is very much a vibe. Anything by the waterfall? Nope. Okay. You never. There's one or two times in this I have checked behind a waterfall, and in fact, they had stuff behind the waterfall.
Being inferior hurts, doesn't it?
Maybe we'll get that guy later because he's being a pain in the ass.
Taste my steel.
Oh, hey, I got a bow. There we go. Now I got my sword. Oh, where'd you go?
You didn't see that one coming, well, did you?
Here? Okay.
Run to the hill, cause I'm ready to kill.
Well, that's useful. It's a bit of green, man, but unfortunately I don't think it helps me very much, at least for the time being. For amulet, pendant. Oh, that works. It goes back there. Yeah, let me check something really quick and pull it up on the other screen. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just pulling up the wiki really quick to check something. Let's see. Okay, is up here, you get all 3 parts. So if Hemrock falls, use the horse to get into the ropes near pyramid. Yep, okay. Okay. You know, I probably could have taken what do you call it? The
Metal up your ass.
words. I probably could have taken the crystal that gives you different mana when you actually get near crystals. So that way it's less of a thing, and I get automatic free mana just by being near crystals that don't exist. Oh, that's creepy. He's just waiting for my ass. I hope this is the right direction. No, it definitely is. Everyone knows you can actually save yourself from busting your ankles in any build game by landing in 2 inches of water or less.
You cannot match me with a bow, swine.
There we go.
I hope they'll get the point.
You know, it would actually be neat if picking up this axe gave you a little bit of mana, now that I think about it, because it is like one of those things where it recycles into polymers, and like, past a certain point, polymers, I feel, are kind of not useful anymore. Because I don't think you really use polymers for much once you get, like, up to a certain amount. Because I'll be honest, I've gotten one polymers. I'm not like a polymer.
I'll bury you in the middle of the earth.
You only got really lucky and hit nothing but headshots there.
Ooh, that might have hurt. Just a little bit.
One sec. Okay, I'm really sorry all for the really long intermission there. I got a call from my work. I needed to sort of confirm a few things, get a few things done. Very sorry it took so long. Again, this is not my week so far. It's very not my week. Okay, so let's get back to actually playing the game, hopefully. Okay, so...
Damn, I have been cursed.
Oh, there. Let me make sure that it's right and I didn't mess anything up. No, because I have a weird thing with my ankle where, like, I had a, okay. I had a weird thing with my ankle where I just basically couldn't, like, what's the word? Oh. Where, I don't know what, like, was really wrong with it, to tell the truth. I think it's just, like, I had a thing during COVID where, like, my ankle had a fracture. And I was like, oh, okay, this should be, like, easy enough to deal with, you know, go to the doctor, da-da-da, like, you know. And then, unfortunately for me, because of how late I chose to go to the doctor, because it was during COVID, and I didn't really know
You tried to
getting
kill
sick,
the
and,
metal.
like, you know,
You
at the
failed.
time, I was like, going to the doctor is not the greatest idea unless you, like, really need to go, and I thought it was just, like, a little, like... I thought it was one of those things that would have solved itself in a very short amount of time, and not been, like, you know, something that is stretched on now for, like, months and months on end of reoccurring issues. So, you know, I'm kind of, like, just dealing with that. So yeah, moral of the story, if something is, like, fucked up with your foot, go to the doctor and get it, like, fixed before it gets really bad. Oh, thanks, I fell. I think I can go back the other way, if I remember right. This is sort of like a one-way trip kind of deal. No, let me... Which direction did I go, actually? I know I was, like, over here. Backtrack this way. Should be able to get back up.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
Yeah, it's like the main thing I wanted to grab. Well, there might be something cool up there. Check it out. I'm gonna save it in case I can jump that waterfall. I always think hidden shit's near or behind waterfalls, so... In this case, no. So yeah, we don't want to go into the temple yet because if we go over here, we have the chance to get the rope for one. I mean, use the horse to get on this rope, get up to here. This is one of those, again, this is one of those mods. Well, I say mods. I don't know why I said mods. I'm thinking, like, about other stuff. Apologies for that. Well, this is one of those projects that I sort of look at and I go, it is really worth looking into playing, even if you're not, like, the biggest retro game aficionado or not the most, skilled in retro games.
You don't want to mess with this. With a bow, swine.
Oh. I don't remember what thing is the thing. Oh, actually, wait, this might be... No, that's not safe. I don't remember this one. This is why I saved. Okay. I never remember this. Okay, so, like, here's the thing. I played through episode, like, the previous episode's a lot more, like 1 to 3 a lot more, and then, oop. But yeah, I played through 1 to 3 a lot more. I have not played through it, like, a ton of 4, I would say.
Don't want to mess with
or even though I've
this.
played through 4, it's more like... I remember certain, like, select parts of it, and then other parts I forget. What spot is the safe spot? Why can't I go into the... Okay. I think the door that opens up is the safe one, and I gotta basically run into there, if I remember correctly. That's weird. Alright, try 3.
You don't want to mess with this.
Get in there, please? Okay. Good. Huh? Can I get in the safe room? Please? Okay. How come I don't remember how to do this one? Do I need to back out and then, like, run to the entrance and then do fucking that? Okay, hold on. So do I need... Okay, so I exit out here. That closes.
Help yourself. That's some ale. And a long
That closes. Obviously I grab that one there. Shoot these guys again. Is there like a button or something that opens? Is this... Oh, this reopens. Okay, shit. I didn't really realize that at first. Okay, cool. So wait. So how do you get the part of the... Hold on. Embarkation. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, it would have just been, like, in the ore floating, isn't it? Okay. Never mind, I figured it out. So technically I would have just picked it up anyways in there. But I got Dragon Slayer for my troubles, so like, hey, it kind of works. Can I get over to that other location now, or no? I don't think I can. Hold on. Where's the rope? There it is. There we go. I forgot that I'm not going to see the sword pieces because I've already completed the sword, so whoops. Ooh, this cave. Did I go into this cave? That's a
Hell and damnation, I need a key.
there. Okay, temple time. Oh. Oh.
Damn, I have been cursed. That's right, bleed, you motherfucker.
You were oblivious to the power of the sword.
Okay. We're good. I know one of the big talks around the AMC Discord is improving Merlin a little bit, but like, I'm trying to think of like how you'd actually implement some of that. Like certain things that you could sort of do to improve. Because I genuinely enjoy playing as him, like, for the most part. But I do agree that, like, if you're not, like, super attuned to it, he is, like, probably the roughest character to play as, like, you know, a concept, or to transition to as a concept, just because of the fact that, like, you're mostly dealing with a melee character in the build engine. So it's one of those, you know, things that I get. Can I get up here? No. Okay. But I'm kind of thinking of, like, how you'd kind of do it. Because, like, okay, like, one thing I think that would be a marketable improvement, for example, I think being able to find blue mana as an option, or with your general, like, weapon pickups, like, for example, this axe uses a blue mana attack, it'd be kind of neat if you could actually find some blue mana in levels that are not, like, specifically spawning blue mana. I don't know how you'd necessarily do that or balance that, but it's one of those ideas, I guess. Because, like I said, it's like the polymer recycle thing is kind of neat early on, but like I think I'm to the point where I have so many fucking polymers. I don't know if I have a oh yeah, the polymer count 17,665. I played too much of this, and like. I get it. Early on, it's like you don't have as many polymers. If you're doing just one straight playthrough, then like, yeah, you're not going to have as many, but past a certain point, it's like, you kind of don't need them. You just kind of don't. You've kind of ran through all of them. And it's like, you don't really need to get any more polymers. Yeah, let's just not delay. Let's just hop in. Oh, hey, there's a boat. Cool. But it is one of those, like, kind of hard to think about things where it's like, okay, well, how do you, like, improve on a character that is very, like, melee-centric without sort of, like, messing up the gimmick? Because Because, like, obviously you could just go, oh, we'll give him, like, all this, like, range attack stuff. And I'm like, you could do that, but, eh. It kind of messes up the gimmick of it if that's, like, your only solution to it, I guess. I'm gonna go the other way first. Actually, I already alerted things in there.
Ow!
Oh, there we go. Got my sword. Got my orb. Spirit armor. Whoa. Ow. Oh, that's just the one I came in on. Okay. But yeah, I know one of the things you talked about was tweaks to Berserk mode, which I guess is one of those weird things. He already gets a lot of buffs for Berserk mode. Maybe buffs to the armor would be nice, like the armor you pick up in this episode would be kind of cool, but it's also like, eh. I don't know exactly what you buff, like, cause I'm kind of one of those people who's very against just buffing straight damage unless it's, like, warranted. I would rather something have, like, an interesting effect than just this does, like, a bit more damage on the damage meter. Which, granted, sometimes is needed. Like, sometimes you do need a bit of a damage buff depending on, like, what it is. Did I already blow all my mana on, like, 3 attacks? What the fuck? Oh well.
Hell yeah, that's what it's all about.
The only thing I can think of is maybe having more specialty magical attacks from Merlin, like maybe a magic sword throw or something, or like a sword slash similar to Zelda or something. Now, Episode 5 does give you flaming throwing hammers as, like, an option, but it would be cool to kind of see more options, like, early on for, like, more magical shit. Or even something along the lines of, like, a dagger throw or something, just to kind of, you know, like an off-dagger throw, similar to how, like, there's the shuriken attacks while using Yo. Just, like, a quick kind of throw a dagger that's not gonna, like, obviously insta-kill strong things, but still do a decent amount of damage to other stuff. Oh, that's a good dragon.
Damn,
That's
it's
locked.
locked up good.
I don't know if he gets a... There's like a thing that gives him a purple mana attack. I don't think there is. There may be a few more things to expand the magical pool of stuff, or maybe, I don't know, just like some other small things. Oh hey, I can drink that. Who's? I do like some of the various things here, like the sword. But no, it's a bit of a weird, like, thing to sort of think about, because on one hand, it's like you kind of have to balance him around the concept of he will be engaging, like, ranged enemies, which, you know, again, fair. Like, it's a game about, like, basically that kind of thing, you know? On the other hand, I feel like if you lean too much into giving him too many ranged options, it does kind of spoil the gimmick a bit, and he already has some decent ranged options, like, the daggers are okay. I think maybe the one thing that maybe could work is maybe make it so if a dagger hits a wall, you still get it back. I feel like the Dragon Slayer could use some extra attacks. That's one thing I will say that could probably be implemented, is that if the Dragon Slayer got some extra attacks or something. Just because it is one of those things that's very, or one of those things that I feel like doesn't get as much...
Damn.
I don't know. I guess I'd say didn't get as much love compared to some of the other, like, big slot weaponry, if that makes sense. Like, it does seem like there's a bit of a different power level difference from some of the magic stuff. Like, Sang gets the ability to summon a fucking dragon, you know, which, fair enough, he's Sang, he should get the ability to summon, like, a dragon or something like that. But then Mickey gets a whole bunch of shit with, like, his red orb thing. Or at least with his... I wouldn't say a whole bunch of shit, but he gets the red orb thing for his, like, main shotgun type of weaponry. And then, like, you know, there's other stuff that you could get to. Oh, hey, I can... There we go.
Let's see what's in here.
The armor bonuses are kind of neat. But yeah, that is kind of a conundrum, because it's like, I'm trying to think of ways you would improve the character without accidentally messing up the vibe. That's sort of the big important thing in my eyes, where I'm like...
Damn, it's locked up good.
I'm all for giving a character more tricks and kind of neat tools to play with, especially if it fits the character well, but like... It's hard to, like, do that and not mess up the vibe in the process. Because, you know, like, sure, it's easy to go, oh, well, like, I want to, like, update this and add more damage and this and that, but, you know, that's when you kind of run into some issues. And, I mean, at least part of it as well is that I kind of get it, because some of the conversations is, like, for stuff at, like, the higher end of difficulty, like, the highest difficulty, which, personally, I don't play Armageddon. I tried an Armageddon run previously, and, like, I kind of got into it, and I completely forgot to finish it. And it was a bit rough, I will say. It was on the rough side. I wonder if he has anything to say about this. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit on the rough side. But then that, of course, brings up the topic of, okay, well, like, what difficulty do you balance around, you know? And, like, I think Pro is an okay one to balance around, or, like, even Expert. Like, the ones where you start getting into the other stuff along those lines, like the more interesting, oh, that's weird. I need odd artifacting at the top of my screen today. I don't know when this happened. But yeah, it does bring up the interesting topic of like,
Damn.
how do you balance around?
Locked up good.
What do you decide to keep and like throw away kind of thing for like balance suggestions and everything, or like how far do you go with certain balance things to make things feel good, you know? And like I guess you could up the damage of the Dragon Slayer, maybe give it like a purple mana attack. That's the only other thing I can think of. Maybe give it like a limited like attack where it's like it goes off of mana and everything, but it's really goddamn powerful. Make it like sort of Merlin's version of a nuke where he kind of slams the ground and like erupts in like fucking fire and shit. Big ol' like I'm trying to think of how to describe it. It'd be like a big ol'...
I hope they'll get the point.
What do you call an attack? It'd be like a big ol' special ability attack from like Diablo 2 for like the Barbarian. Interesting. Can I make it all the way around the edge here and get onto that roof, actually? Hold on, let me think about this. Or is it gonna stop me? I think it's gonna stop me. Yeah. Actually, wait, what's that up there? It looks like I can almost get to that. Hold on. I think I can get to that. Oh. I think this is where you find the other piece of the sword as well. Yeah. But yeah, it is sort of an interesting question on how you do balance like that. I think maybe adding a few more magic abilities possibly would be neat. Like, give them like an actual like thing, like a AoE, like maybe upgrade this attack so that it actually has maybe like a few more like effective abilities. Like maybe it throws out some fire or something, or throws out like a, you know, like some other like sort of blade attack things. Because now we have this, we have this like this attack, which is cool. No pun intended. But I feel like you could use a few more magic sword attacks to kind of balance it out, you know? Give them a few more range options so that if you're unarmed again, you can just sort of prepare for that. Be like, hey, I need to, like, for example, like, you know, get stuck in with Merlin, so let me actually go and take, some extra mana or something to compensate. Which, you know, again, it's kind of the same thing where it's like, oh, well, you know, what about if somebody doesn't take that? But it's like, I don't know. It's sort of a hard thing to think about just because of the fact that, like, there's a lot of moving parts to this game. But yeah.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down. You tried to kill the battle. Haha, you failed.
Oh, hello.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down. You should have committed seppuku.
That opens up something else. I mean, that attack's pretty cool. See, actually, something like that for the Dragon Slayer would actually be kind of like have it as like a the cooldown
Inferior
type ability.
hurts, doesn't it?
Like have a tertiary ability that you just hit R and then like hit him with that. I think I could run off an ammo pool. The Dragon Slayer, like on its own, is pretty powerful, but if you wanted to add like a ranged attack to it or something to kind of like be used against the big bruiser type enemies, maybe having like a spiritual sword type thing, like where it's like a fucking, how do I describe this? Like basically you'd like bring your sword up and you'd slam down on the ground and it would create like a pillar of like damage in like a straight line.
A good death is its own reward.
And like maybe either have it so that like the first thing it hit. Oh hey, there's an ice axe thing there, so I'd have to come back and grab that if I wanted to use it. I have to remember that for next time. That's interesting. I didn't even think of bringing the ice axe with me. It's not a neat little backtrack. What was I saying? Yeah, no, like you could technically make an attack for this where it's like the whole idea is that like it's a very high damage like thing that like drains all your stamina or something, or like requires another tertiary ammo type that you have like a limited amount of, or an existing tertiary ammo type. Like I said, it could easily be a it could very easily be a purple mana type attack. Like, you bring up your sword, you slam the ground, it eats all of your stamina, and then it turns into a really powerful attack wave that goes, like... like, similar to, actually, I'd have to jump off a high place for that. Like, similar to this, where it's, like, it's a big wave. Because that's the other thing, it's like, I like the ability, I just don't get a lot of use out of it as much, because there's not as many situations, I feel like, where I get to use it, like the troll stomp thing. So, you know, being able to actually, like, utilize that more would be kind of cool. Ooh.
Run to the hill, cause I'm ready to kill.
Kill.
Like, oops. I'm going Frankfurt, but yeah, there's the armor. It's neat. So from what I understand, this armor also does give you a passive buff compared to the other armor. One other thing I thought of is maybe having damage reflection to bring up. Or having the Dragon Slayer block be way more, like, be way more substantial. So, like, if you hit a perfect block on, like, a fucking rocket, it just reflects that shit back.
It's just a playbook. Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
this one.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
Oh. Okay, did get kind of minced there. Yeah, like, having a ranged attack there probably would have helped, just because, again, it's like, cyber demons are kind of, like, on the tough side. So, like, being able to just be like, okay, I want to hit a button and
Run to the hill, cause
not
I'm
exactly a
ready
zero
to.
skillet, but kind
It's
of
just
like,
a
you know,
flesh wound.
at least have, like, a little bit more of an option to deal with, like, various things coming in. Actually.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down. Slice sandwich, anyone? Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
Let's pop the power bracers.
You didn't see that one coming. Well, did you?
Alright.
It's just a flesh wound.
You know, I actually feel like I have an idea for Berserk. You know what Berserk could actually use? Berserk could use a health regen on enemy kill. That's what I think it could possibly use.
You were oblivious to the power of the sword.
Like, I don't think it's anything that restores your health for Berserk. I'd have to double check it, but I could be wrong on that.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
It's two of you.
That's right, bleed, you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I think you could probably use a little bit of health regen in that, I think. Like, to be honest, like, that's the one thing I think that's missing from Berserk. Because I think if it is activated as, like, a low health thing,
Run to the hill, cause I'm ready to kill.
Health regen
It's
for
just a
enemy kills.
flesh wound.
Because that way, it's like, it's not a free health thing, but it's high risk versus high reward, and that you have to get into that fight while you are in Berserk mode in order to, like, actually benefit from it. And you actually secure kills in order to benefit from it is, like, the other thing. So that way there's a little bit more going on with it. And maybe you can scale up enemy health too, so like have it be like a percentage-based thing. So for example, like you mulch like a cyber demon or something, like if you manage to like kill a cyber demon, it restores like, you know, a certain percentage of your health like up to 100. for example, right? And then if you manage to mulch, like, smaller enemies, they're only going to give you, like, 5 or 10 health back or something. Like, low-level health regen wouldn't be too bad then, because they at least give you more reason to kind of do other stuff.
You are oblivious to the power of the sword.
Because, like, the damage, you know, the damage reduction, from what I can tell, at least for, like, Pro, is pretty good. I think that's the main thing. I think, honestly, I think the big thing you could probably get away with adding is having some kind of low-level health regen stuck in there. At least for, like, Berserk mode. And then make it based entirely off of if you damage or kill enemies, then you get your health regen. So again, you keep the kind of high-risk, high-reward gameplay that's like a Berserker kind of thing, while you also still have that, like, you know, like, benefit. And again, it feels pretty significant, because that time I didn't even pop Power Bracers, and I just tanked the fucking Cyber Demon on Pro. So, like, I don't even know if it's really necessarily a, I don't know if it really necessarily needs a damage reduction buff. I think it just needs some other stuff thrown in there. Like, maybe enhance some of his other abilities or something, or maybe, like, up his speed or do something like those lines. Maybe give him an ammo restore per enemy killed or something. That'd be kind of neat. But again, these are just kind of suggestions. This is sort of ideas I'm throwing out there when I'm, like, thinking about it. There we go. Save that here because I know there's 2 tough enemies up ahead.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
There we go.
Ouch.
Okay. But yeah, I do think the big thing is maybe Dragon Slayer could get a magic ability as like a thing. What would I get if I drop this?
I hope
This
they'll
up?
get the point.
You know, yeah, I'll take that.
Hell yeah, that's what it's all about. Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
Oh, my shield exploded. Sorry, my fiance sending me memes. It actually would be neat to have like a summon Spirit Wolf type ability. Like raise your hand up
right.
and all of a sudden be like
You
Spirit Wolf be
motherfucker.
upon you. That would be a really good alternative weapon thing. I want to take this, but at the same time, I know it's kind of... Wait a minute, let me just see out the window. Hold on. I like... Jeez, those guys down there. Will they go down, or are they, like, stuck traveling in the same... But no. I kind of wasted that. But no, it'd be kind of a neat thing to, be a neat thing to kind of look into, to kind of be like, hey, here's some alternative options that'd be neat to give to Merlin to get the various gameplay up a little bit.
I'll bury you in the middle of the earth.
Actually, fuck, the character's father, the one guy, my name is, I'm trying to find the actual name right now, so apologies for that, but
Ooh, that might have
that
hurt.
would be kind of like a neat
Just a
thing to
little
look
bit.
into, is maybe give him, like, the Lost Soul attack or something like that for his Dragon Blade or something, like, be like, you know, a similar kind of deal. Something they can learn, like, after or during, this episode, like, give him a magic attack for it.
Sliced sandwich, anyone?
There we go. Like, you just get the cannon, which is neat. It's just something of like
Don't
really
wanna mess with
high-end,
this.
like fuck around and find out type abilities. The fuck?
Taste my steel.
Yeah, brother, you ain't reviving shit. I will use my revive powers to bring these guys back to life as rep. Oh, they're gibbs. Ah, shit. Whoops. Hey, wait a minute.
That will teach you.
Oh, I need the moon key. The moon key, well. But yeah, I gotta think about some of these and like put them down on paper and then see like what people think about it or whatever. Because I think overall, for like what Merlin is, he's a fairly solid character. It's just that he does kind of like suffer a little bit when it comes to like more ranged encounters and like those kind of fights. You could probably use a little bit of help there. I find playing him cool, and like I genuinely enjoyed jumping around and doing crazy stuff and kind of like hopping and stuff like that. But at the same time, I can kind of see why it would be on the annoying side, at least for some stuff, especially if you're playing higher difficulties, to have to like stick to that play style just because of the fact that, you know, you're doing a lot of like extra hopping around already.
You didn't see that one coming. Well, did you?
Metal up your ass.
There we go.
Run to the hill, cause I'm ready to kill. Kill.
Oh, right, you're a regular dude.
Ouch.
Can't you fire and, like, have you not come back? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
That's a nice cup of oh for ya, old chap.
Thought I could actually just use that on an enemy, but think about that later. But no, like I genuinely do enjoy playing Merlin. I think a lot of people do too. It's just one of those like when it comes to some difficulties, I can just see how it would be rough. Then again, that is the age-old problem of what difficulty do you balance around, and when do you acknowledge that the whole point of difficulty is to be like bullshit. Ooh. Because the other thing is, too, obviously you can't really, like, balance around the hardest difficulty in the game all the time, because if you do that, then in lower difficulties, it's gonna feel fucking, like, weird.
You tried to kill the metal. Haha, you failed. Turn as much as you like, beast. I will slay you every time.
Hell and damnation, I need a key.
Yeah, because the only other thing I think is maybe there could be a greater amount of stuff that Dragon Slayer could block, which would be kind of neat. Like being able to block some magical and projectile attacks would be kind of neat with this thing. Like, just pop it up really quick, and if you get it, like, perfectly timed, then it blocks it. Other than that, it's good shit if you try and block it.
Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
I think definitely having some kind of life leech attack would be kind of neat for some of the other abilities. I know that the one axe in episode 5 that gets added has a life leech, but it's like, It'd be more neat to me if it was attached to like one of the higher end weapons, maybe. I don't know. Just, again, thinking out loud a little bit about it. It's one of those I have to like see what other people thought about it. Be like, hey, this is a few ideas I have.
no, shield is down, shield is down. Oh no, shield is down, shield is down.
Too bad the dragon won't land. Come on. Oh, no, this one. Oh wait, there's another thing here. Here it is. Is this one? No. Oh, let's go counterclockwise again. That worked out pretty cool. Where's the stairs that I came up? Or the elevator? Or the something? Oh, that's the trees down there. Oh, ladder. Very unassuming looking ladder. I think it's, yeah, this one. The monkey, also known as the monkey. There's an amulet over there. Oh. Hey, you know, I'll keep the little... Oh, wait a minute, switch... No. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it's switching the bolt type actually changed what... Yeah, neat. I don't really want to fire the void one because I feel like that's going to be powerful considering how powerful electricity... It's kind of neat. Fire one void. okay. Well, yep, that's... Yeah, that's good. That's cool. That's cool as hell. Okay. I got our answer as to what that does. Oh, great.
Being inferior hurts, doesn't it?
I mean, I had to kill the dragon with the Dragon Slayer. That's kind of, you know, in the name and all.
I have the power!
I'm gonna hit that, and then grab that.
I will mount your head on my wall, you overgrown mistake.
Okay, so I can't block that.
Metal up your ass.
Absolutely fucking smoked him, hell yeah. Oh. Oh, dramatic moment. Yes, like, you know what? Having like a whirlwind attack would be kind of neat. Like, you hold the button down and it kind of spins you around in like a kind of whirlwind thing, but you kind of see where you're going, but you don't really have as much control over, like, where you're going. Yeah, I think we basically did everything, so now we can technically go back to, Oh, yeah. That's right. Travel. Excuse me.
Look what someone just left lying here. Step right up, motherfuckers.
Timer's impeccable, your barrier is fading faster, so you dispose the attackers. But good, there's not much time left in Aldir's Gathering's fortress. You must finish your journey to Axon, only he knows how to defeat the Necromancer for good. Take the key recovered from his speed and head south to Rogar's palace. Good luck. Understood. Return to Snowblade last fight. Yes, now we have two choices of like who to play as. James is kind of the obvious choice as well. I sometimes take what's his face? Jeffrey as kind of like a laugh. I haven't taken Bombshell. I guess she would technically be an option. You know... What if you do take Bombshell on this? I'm kind of curious now. Because technically, I think you'd be able to play as her from, like, the last episode. So that'd be an interesting question. Although I do want to play someone who's kind of story relevant, too, so I might actually take... Actually, let me look up who to play as on this one. Yeah, I'm curious on who I should play as. Unless anyone else has a suggestion in chat, I could pick somebody and go for it. Okay. So someone is... Oh, that's my own bot. Whoops. What is someone doing over there? You look this up because I want to see if there's any interesting character interactions for playing in episode 4 for that next upcoming one. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I need to go to the Palace of Rogar first. It's been like 26 mandatory. Room seal with blood scissors sank removed from full mess sword. Mega spear. Library palace, go to the door. There's a lock. The beacon on Jeffrey can unlock it. When unlock the lower key to building. You know, I'll play as fucking Sang. Why not? I haven't played Sang in a little bit. Let me equip this man with some fun stuff. I don't want the Vector. I could go with the 40 mode. So it's got the scanner. It's got a scope. I could just take the bar because it's funny. One of these had silver. I swear to God, one of these had silver ammo. I could be wrong. I guess I'm wrong on that one. Yeah, I'll take the AK. Or actually, I haven't the F2000 bunch. We kind of need to play with the F2000. Vector's okay. Is there any funny 40mm shells I can really take here? Oh, I want to take purple. That's right. Let's actually grab it. That's a good question. What do I want to grab, actually? We'll use it as a magic ring. What does that mean? Hold on. Oh, wait, I'm not playing as Sang. That's right. Hold on. Where is Sang? There it is. Accuracy mod, extended mod, polymers. You know, I haven't played with the Uzis in, but it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think, anyways. It's just gonna be good against, like, car pace enemies. Although, then again, I kinda want something with a bit more kick. And the SRM2 would be good. 2000 and the AK would also be acceptable answers. The Vector's good, but at the same time, I don't really want to use the Vector, and I don't know how much 45 ammo I'm actually gonna, like, honestly run into. PPSH would be funny. It wouldn't be good, it'd be funny, though. Tank can also wield it while using his magic ring. I kinda wanna see what, like, that means, and, like, play around with it. Actually, wait a minute, I guess I'll go check it. What am I doing? Let's go down to the shooting range. Where is the shooting range? I do like the impressive collection of, like, people we got. Like, we got, like, I think the Lions. We got more Knight guys. We got, like, just more open areas, more Knights. We got all the EDF people, all the AMC and EDF people over here, and, like, the AMC people. And everybody at the campfire. I think, yeah, there's the snowflake. I thought the EDF people are, like, on the side or something. Yeah, let me check. Oh, this just gives me the...
Time to spread the good word.
This doesn't let me do the, Yeah, you know what, I'll let me run back. I'll just roll with the AK, I think. I don't really take the AK too often, so why not? No, I'll do one with the original Uzi, fuck it. I'll find out in the mission itself what that means. Let's see, so now we gotta do... Where's Palace of Rogard? Nope, that's Snogger's Keep. That's a Korea. That's a library. Where's Palace of Rogard? There it is. There we go. The whole gang is here. Oh, I should have swapped his ring out. Oh well. It's not like it really matters all that much. It's really cool to see everybody together in this, like, one, like, shot as well. Honestly, seeing the palace in the distance and everything, or seeing over the hill, and the palace being the first thing we get into. Oh. You're playing as Merlin, huh? Wait, what?
Run to the hill, cause I'm ready to kill.
Oh, hold on, wait. Did I accidentally select Merlin like an idiot?
Kill.
Did I do that? Do I have a save from, like, before? What? Huh? I'm so confused. I thought I picked... What the fuck? I picked Sang. Guess I accidentally fat-fingered it?
I am the
Whatever, I'll just redo this boss fight quick. It'll go
I will
fast.
bounce your head on my wall, you overgrown stain.
Yep, told you this boss fight was gonna go fast. Alright. Yep, that's... Yep. Okay. Hey, phone, can you, like, not tell me when bedtime is? Thanks. I need a fucking phone to tell me what time to go to sleep. Anyways. Let's see. I could take the Mako ring. It might be useful. I don't remember what actually would be useful for this. Any explosives this will become paranormal objects, damaging, magical, or ghostly. See, I don't know if that only applies to Rusty. That's the only thing. I don't know if this only applies to Rusty or who it applies to. Damage, only really if is Rusty knows it knows, and so the main character uses lighter, does functions electron, however. I mean, no, I'm gonna grab something else. Grab a life ring, that'd be really useful, but I never want to take it off stuff. My elemental shield protect an agent, having duration of elemental damage. Because I don't think there's any enemies that really throw, like, ice around in this level, from what I remember. I could also say, fuck it, grab a bag of holding, that might be useful. Yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna grab a bag of holding. Let's go to East Haven quick. And let's pop an actual sword.
Kick ass, Lord.
Alright, those guys have been dispatched. Wait a minute. You're an enemy. That understood. Okay, now I'm going to save, and now I'm going to start the next one as Sang. Because for some reason I did not switch it over. Okay. The plan was to play as Sang, so I'm going to actually play as him. I'm going to save here. There we go. Okay, so... What's over here? Oh, that's Naldir's Keep, I think, right? Yeah. Palace of Rotar. Okay. I have Sang selected. Travel. Showing Sang on the screen. Oh, okay, so, okay, we do just start as Merlin for the fight. Okay, fair enough. I thought I was legitimately going crazy for a second. I was like, there's no fucking way that I accidentally picked Merlin. Because funny enough, I don't know if this used to do that, where it would give you the, I don't know if it used to actually give you the fight as Merlin, even if you, like, were, like, other characters. Because I don't really remember that. I remember being, like, whatever character you pick would end up having to fight him. But I guess this fits a little bit better, honestly. Rather than just, you know...
Brother, it cannot be.
Leave this place, fool. You have brought us all in great peril by coming here.
What are you saying? I've been searching for years, believing you to be slain.
And it was best kept that way. Prepare yourself, throw your blades.
What compels you to act this way? will bring you to your senses. On guard!
I'm just gonna just light you up with a minigun. I mean, yeah, I guess that's an option. Really just embracing that wizard's thing where it's like, I have a special spell to show you, you son of a bitch. Okay, oops. Yeah, it's empty. And the stun lock? Oh, I can. You know what? Can I and can't I stun?
You don't want to mess with this.
Never really thought about that in great detail. Huh? Oh, okay. It brought me the character select screens and I can pick. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I got 2 guns. That'll be enough for all of ya.
So what if I just pick?
Ooh, I wonder what this does. A noob is you. Get it?
Hey, there we go. Some goodies. Alright, so here. Just to not get confused if I ever come back here. Andrew.
Praise to the Lord, motherfucker.
Pick that up. Why not? More EDF guys, or... yeah. I think they're EDF guys.
Let's get preaching.
You guys are actually being a pain in the ass today. God damn it.
Oh my god, stop.
please. Go up here and kick your ass.
Hey, you're looking kinda hot today. I'm bringing the peace.
Uzis. Fuck it. Ball.
If you see Osiris, tell him I sent you.
Oh, you're up there. Oh, there is 45 ammo. I feel silly. Okay. Not silly enough to restart, mind you. I don't know, I feel for saying, like, his SMG is kind of the weakest, like, his starting one's kind of pretty weak. Like, it's serviceable, I guess. It's just not really it's not really a standout weapon. I feel like just because of the fact that, like, you have everything else that's there. I might get the fuck out of the pool. Oh, this one. Oh, the hole has guns. And an amulet. Being sure I'll jump for it. So what was meant by the whole he can use his, like, shield, or his ring while using it? Okay. It's kind of weird.
Team's food, bitches.
Also, the custom attribution sprites are just great.
kinda hot today.
There we go. Is on the other side just for fun. No, this just goes back to here. Okay. Oh, this goes outside. Oh yeah, we can't get it in there without the VR terminal. Oh, right, can grab more purple mana, which is cool. I think there was also a thing for, like, going into the water somewhere near here. Oh, there we go.
All flash and no fury. Sunday school's in. Ugh. Ugh.
Hells of Rogar is always so fucking cool to go through again. Always love it.
Filthy heretic.
Whoa, broom be upon you. Well, that do be working, it looks like.
Time to spread the good word.
The Unmaker. Yes. I don't know if there's anything we gotta do back here, but we'll see. Oh, secret. Well, it looks like I gotta use the mirror orb at some point. A little better time than now. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? God, I love the mirror orb so much. Oh, perfect. Go summon the boy. So what color key did I just get? Red? Okay. I think there's only one key slot I've run into so far, which was back here. Doesn't open.
It's locked.
Oh, that's a
and
silver
I don't have the key.
Yeah, that's a silver key. Okay, so I need to find the red key door. Where haven't I really checked yet? That's another good question. Oh, you know, I feel stupid. Maybe it's in, like, the same room here. It's just in, like, the weird floor or something. No. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's down here behind whatever the hell this pillar is. No, that's the waterfall. Oh, yeah, I'm just streamer blind. Oh shit. You know what? Fuck you, dragon. Ah, dang it. Okay. Yeah, I might just open that fight up by summoning a dragon. I forget about how fucking fast those stupid projectiles are and they actually follow you. Yep, no, here's not doing that. Get the right weapon. There we go. You did not get stuck that far away. Come on. There we go. There we go, that works. Okay. So note to self, don't waste as much on the demon summons at the moment. Because I think there is a bug with that where, like, despite it showing the higher end demons, you're getting one lower. So I was trying to summon the big guy, the Bulgier, or the, basically the Baron replacement. Oh. Oh, my foot, okay. Thankfully, in a pinch, I have a bunch of green mana I can just use from the, this thing. Crossbow. Forgot the name of it for a minute. Oh, scroll. Any means ritual to stop, most likely due to Nelly or Axon. If you wish to try your luck meeting him anyways, take Silder's blade and plant it in pedestal in lower mines, then use the elevator platform to ascend to the sky cart. You'll need then find the Temple of Anchorgore. Godspeed. Huh, okay. Need more health. What's over here, actually? Oh, there's more blue mana. Also good omen. Blue mana. Oh. Purple mana. Yeah, this place always leaves me a bit speechless, just the scale of it, it's just the way everything looks and everything else.
If you were me, it'd grow right back.
Oh, that guy's dead. I know that guy is, his head's gone. Must be open somewhere else, okay. I'm gonna go back the other way first. You're back up, yeah. Of course you are.
By the dying divines, that was messy. The man upstairs forgives, but I don't.
What was in the Kako hole? I mean the bit clear hole. Whoa. Ammo. Like, damn, this area just looks fucking cool. Ow, hey. Asshole, I'm trying to admire architecture over here. And you're being a fucking nuisance. Get out of here. Both of you. So this would have been where the bar actually would have been kind of useful. A lot more long range, same with the F-2000. So yeah, I gotta work my way down at this point.
Kiss my holy seal.
So yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna finish this out tonight because, or finish out episode 4 tonight, because I'll be real, I've been off work for several days, and now that I can kind of go in to tomorrow and kind of sort some things out, I'm thinking, what I gotta do is kind of go from there. So yeah, I'll probably play a little bit. I'll probably play this level out, and then we'll see where we're at from there for time-wise. And then kind of go from there and figure that out. So we've been going for about 2 hours. I had to stop because of, like, overhaul, basically, from earlier, but... yeah, I think if I do play tomorrow night, I might start a little earlier if I get in from work early, and kind of go, like, do some more episode 4, and maybe get that done. I whiffed that horrendously.
Can I get an amen?
I have so many silver golds. Also so much blue mana. Yeah, this level I really should grab the Mako ring.
I'll save your soul.
Oh, right. Forgot. Come on, get up. Yeah, the music on this is a fucking banger, by the way. Holy shit. Like, overall, I don't think there's really been a bad AMC track for the music. I also like that even the EDF missions, like little side missions that are like kind of converted community project stuff, is also just really fucking good. Or missions are kind of side missions that are relative to the AMC story. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, this looks like the right way.
Turn the other cheek so I can slap it too.
That's actually a good fucking good one, goddamn. Yeah, I did not want to stay in that water too long. Grab that.
Boy, I sure hope that key I got is actually what we need. Would my face be red? That would be a pretty long and awkward journey back. Yes, sirree, Bob.
I will say, the goblins are probably one of my favorite enemy types in this, just because of the fact of how silly it is, and also having a dual enemy like that is just a neat concept.
Open sesame. Filthy heretic.
Okay, so where do I go from here? Do I just go back down? I think I gotta go all the way back. Okay, actually wait. Because that's inserted, that's all good, so I guess I gotta go back that way, but... I was hoping there'd maybe be a shortcut or something, but... You know. So pull the normal bullets again. Maybe if I take the elevator, it'll give me a shortcut. Got in my back. Got in my foot. Got in my back. Oh yeah, there's stuff over here.
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
Yeah, like, I assume there's a quick way back, and I can just kind of, like, walk around this way. And go down, maybe? Actually, yeah, that might be the way, to go. So I think this was the way to go now, so, fuck. They're just gonna reload that and pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna pretend that A didn't happen, B actually not fuck the jump up this time. Does not help that I'm tired today, so like my ability to platform is like not in it, like at all. Okay, try number 3. I'm also holding my thoughts for like what episode 5 and stuff until I actually start playing episode 5, is not to spoil it for people. Because, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to be like, here's everything I think about, like, the new No, I'm gonna wait till I actually play it and like, give people time to, like, go, oh, this looks cool, I should play this. And I'll be like, yeah, go actually play it. Go play the things that I can talk about. There's maybe a secret button there or something. No, it just opens that up. Oh wait, there was a... I'm so stupid. There is an elevator that goes back. I didn't have to jump up that. I don't think I could have just walked over to where the elevator was. Whatever. And the main important thing is honestly the fact that I am getting through the level. So everything about this is so fucking cool. I just like the whole, like, combination of, like, here's magic shit, and here's, like, fucking, you know... Here's magic stuff, and, like, mechanical stuff, and all this other stuff combined. And I also just like that you can see the previous level, like, as you rise through it. Like, there's the area we fought through in order to, like, get to the next part, and then, like, we're going up. I do like that we're also going up fast. That's the other part of it. Okay.
Damn, I hate the rain.
I think the elevator is also fighting back a little bit, like it's just implying that there's an automatic defense system on top of that.
first fruit, bitches. All flash and no fury.
I guess I can stand up here, considering. Whoa, holy shit. God, this looks so fucking cool. Like, the fact that we can see the entire ring world, like, laid out as well, under and kind of around, plus also see all the floating islands over there and everything, and see, like, just all the shit we've kind of been doing as well. Like, especially the fucking scale of it down there, just the amount of, like... You know. Just the amount of, like, stuff there. Okay. We'll see who to play as in a second. Time portal inside City Hall. You know, I can like play as Rusty on this one. What's the setup I got? Oh shit, I just realized I have his like... no, you know what, this should be fine. So goddamn, I am like gonna be missing shit. What is this place? What? Where am I? Are you alright? Sheep, what? Huh? Okay, sheep. Okay, see you around.
Oh, too many mouths to feed.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Rusty might be a really good pick for this, like the supernatural bullshit we're gonna have to deal with. But story-wise, I feel like it's a bit more fitting to be James doing it, but, you know, it's kind of brought up that the whole team's kind of involved, so, you know. The only downside is, God, all my guns are now lopsided. I have, like, no ammo in fucking anything of... Oh, shit. I have, like, no ammo in anything of any, like, importance. Yeah, I feel a little bit bad about grave robbing, not gonna lie. Okay. I'm just going backwards and backtracking. Why am I doing that? And what's this? Must have taken the sky car. It's been a long time since I've seen someone get here by that way. Looks like strange things are happening quite recently. How may I help you, stranger? What is this place? This is a growing air pearl in the sky. We used to have many pilgrims come over to visit the temple before it got closed. We don't get that many folk around new. Tell me more about the temple. What would you like to know? Where is it? It's on the other island, past the guard tower and the pond on my right, and you can't miss it. Like something else. Why did it get closed? It used to be a place full of life, and there was a incident where the pilgrims got deathly ill during their visit. Now it's just a place of death. The water has evaporated and nothing grows anymore. The matriarch decided to close it down. How do I get there? You're going to need an airship, but good luck finding one. There's such an important mode of transportation here that I don't think anyone would be willing to lend you one. Do you think you can talk to the matriarch about it? However, where can I find her? It's a big building behind me on the top of the hill. You can't miss it. Thanks. Okay.
Ready for duty.
Blacksmith.
Good day to you.
Oh, yeah, but even say. What do you want? Can I not find some peace and quiet anywhere in this blessed town? Not even the wrecked bookstore is safe from wandering bodies. Nothing. I'll be on my way. Yeah.
Gods be with you.
Fuck asshole. So wants some peace and quiet. Brother, I just got here. What do you want from me? Okay. Deal with Pat, JJ. Huh. Okay, that's weird. Oh, gold. Oh, I probably shouldn't have picked that up. Oh well. I mean, nobody seems particularly upset about it, so like.
Ain't getting in there.
What's this? Fish. Oh. That's interesting. No key. Isn't the blacksmith around here somewhere too? I remember there being a blacksmith. I think I probably walked past him or something. Like over here. Yep, there it is.
What can I do? You won't find fairer priceless. Fairer craftsmanship.
Ain't getting in there.
Oh. There we go. Okay,
Not
so-
bad, not bad.
Neat. was I supposed to know they had a death hound with them? And I've been sneaking around the gold out here when a couple of guards saw me. At least I thought they were guards. But the darker armor should have clued me in. They sicked the beast on me as much as I screamed nobody could hear me. At least you avenged my death, thank you, stranger. That's interesting. Well, there's an airship. We can't just take it, we gotta actually make a deal. It's been the worst trade deal of all time. Okay. Worth a try. Excuse me. Okay, don't forget, I need to go to the temple. Place sends disease, no travels allowed. That must be upset more religious townspeople. Well, yes, there's still this old church near the old Skycart shop. Also, there's a makeshift place of worship in the underground part of town. People can still pretend their faith. Okay, I'll go check that out. Thanks. Old Skycart shop. Old church near the old Skycart shop. This is a makeshift place of worship. Okay. I think I did check that out. There was like a note there. Tavern? Oh, yeah. Any news in town? You probably already saw that you, when you came into town, some crates and items fell out of the sky a while back. Most of them got stuck on rooftops, things didn't seized. Anything else? Some robbers around town, probably for a while. Nobody knows what happened. Anything else? Pat, one of the villagers, got arrested last month for drunken misconduct, screaming something about a conspiracy against the matriarch or something. I think she's starting into the stars too much. That's all I got for you. Okay.
Nope, locked.
I mean, there was a thing that said deal with Pat, so it might not. Well, it's probably a conspiracy. It's like a justifiable. Well, it's a crash out, but it's justifiable crash out. That's how I'll describe it. Oh, Jesus. My brain. But I do want to jump around the rooftops and get at least a little bit of this as well, because some of this is really useful to grab. Like, extra rocket ammo. Check. I think there's at least a few bits of... Yep, there's a full ass...
Say hello to the 21st century.
More rockets, I think. Star belt. Silver star firing thing. All of the treasure in the world. Good job.
Nice.
that's just where the gold was. Shit, okay. Is there any other stuff I can find? I'm actually loaded up on everything, too. I mean, there's... Oh, wait. What? It's over here. Oh.
Finders keepers.
Okay. Guess that counts as a secret. I don't know if we can get to the other rooftops. There's armor over there. Oh, there's some AMC stuff over there, too.
Nope, locked.
I know one of these guard towers was supposed to have, like, something near them. I think I gotta talk to somebody in the town center is what I gotta do from what I remember. Wait a minute. More
Now
rockets.
that's more like it.
Huh? Oh, no secrets found. Neat.
Ain't getting in there.
This is the dude that got mauled by the, Oh, wait a minute. Something else. Interesting. Want some plants? Good offer? No, sorry, thank you. Okay.
Nope, locked.
Oh, wait a minute. They look like I saw too much to tell them it. No. Stranger, please listen. There's a faction of Town's Guard here who are planning to coup to overthrow the matriarch. They silence me. You must find the evidence. Look around at the undercaves, past the statues. I wish I could help you much more now, but be careful. I don't know what their end goal is. Perhaps they wish to appease the necromancer by turning the town over to him.
Yeehaw.
Okay. Good to know.
got 4 kids in 3 towns.
I think I already found the evidence. I think it's just literally I need to go turn it in, because I think I found the note about dealing with the guy Pat. Need to go to the temple. There's a plot against you and a rogue faction of the guards. I found this bloody note of the dead guard. Thanks for bringing this up in my attention. I have asked for your help. I understand that you really want us to go to the temple, so help each other here. Dismantle this plot, and I'll lead you to an airship of the passage. Need more information. Act on this. Have you found anything else? I found another note implicating somebody named Pat. Pat, we arrested her for drunken misconduct. Should interrogate her and find out who her co-operators are. You can find her in the prison. The password is Artemis. You can leave the city hall and go left. You can't miss it. Why does everyone keep saying that? Yeah, no, that's a good question. Why does everyone keep saying that? Enter it, make it quick. No, I don't think I will. I think I'll take
Stop
as much
your
time
grinning
as I feel
and drop
like.
your linen.
Why? Fuck you, that's why. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Ain't getting in there.
Who are you? Where's Pat? Pretty one that's all it goes like the yards. Where are they? Set up in the middle of their game and then suddenly went down to the basement. I'm innocent, by the way, if you can see them, ask them let me out. Sure.
Prepare to die.
Wrong choice.
Leave it for the professionals to handle.
Please stop. Relax me or get you out. Thanks. Anyway, on my way out. First, I needed what you saw. I was walking through the forest near the market one night and saw a poor city guard get murdered by the other guards. I tried to warn the people in the guards. I was just drunkard and imprisoned me here. Why'd they kill that guy? They watches were caught some smuggling weapons. They were driving them into the alleyway in the butcher shop. How can I get in? The key, I snatched one and managed to give it to the bartender near the town hall before they captured me. Here, I kept it safe. Okay, so I just need to get the key. Alright. Wait, did I get the key? Wait. Here's... Huh? I snatched one and managed to give it to my bartender. Oh, okay, so I need to go to the bartender. I accidentally misread that. I thought they got the key. They, like, hid it. Why would you do that? Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's a very rusty thing to say, actually. Hey guys, don't worry about the sounds of shotgun that you probably heard. You know, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. That told me she needed the key. I just didn't want that because it would turn because I would have torn this place up already if I was with the bad guys. Alright, here you go. Thanks. Yep. It's like that's another thing Grutz would probably say. Yeah, this is turning into a very rusty, probably would say that shit kind of mission, not gonna lie. I can hear it in the accent. Alright. Knock knock, room service.
I can kick this sucker down.
You can take me in, but it won't matter. The old gods will rise again. What are you planning? Planning, it's already in motion. The matriarch will die. And I could just stab you. Okay, apparently I can't just, stab you. Oh well.
Ready to die.
You bastards died just like me.
I figure I might be done now, thank you. I'll allow you to access the temple as a reward. Are you ready? I'll be on my trip. Yep, let's go. Oh. One nice touch I really like is that you can actually see the little ring around the temple where the grass is, like, dead and nothing grows. That's actually really neat. You kind of hear the ominous hum from the inside. There's so many neat little touches in AMC Squad, and I gotta say, I think a part of it is just having a team that really understands, like, what they're doing, and also was really pumped to do it. And also being able to, like, make a bunch of maps and connect the threads together in a way that doesn't feel like it's massively out-of-universe kind of thing. Because this is the problem with some projects that have really large teams. Sometimes a lot of the levels feel very fucking, like, not connected.
Out of their reach. But there was one summit that brought me death itself.
No. No. I had a rocket anyways, it's fine.
How they tried. Just vain, pathetic. They had solved the question your species has asked itself throughout the ages. They did not care for the answer. So they decided on one last great feat. If they could not conquer mortality, then they would engineer a life beyond this one.
And the other thing that's so cool about all, like, this project is that they have such a good fucking grasp of just getting, like, a creepy vibe and, like, delivering something that has a lot of, like, build up to it. Because the one thing I see a lot of, like, things struggle with, and, like, a lot of projects and other things just kind of struggle with, and, like, even individual mods or, like, whatever. It's just... the build-up and kind of, like, the payoff is always one of those things I've seen people, like, struggle with when it comes to, like, developing things. That's locked. I went down. I think that's where I need to go anyways. Yeah, I got my backtrack, actually. I went the wrong way first.
Nope, locked.
Oh wait, there's more area up here.
The newsfeed was child's play to them, with millions of worlds under their control. They understood the tangible effects and consciousness on that scale could exhibit on reality. What if they created life, bred from the ground, to believe not only that they were gods, but that there was an afterlife waiting for them after all? And thus the ring worlds were created. Seeded with incalculable numbers of life, gathered from around the galaxy, nurtured to worship their creators, revere them, and thus nudge reality further and further to reflect. But it was not enough. There were still no tangible results. Eventually, the engineers realized just what they would have to do to their creations.
I think this is where I gotta go. That's blocked. It's also blocked.
They voted and deliberated, but their cowardice won. Yet, it was decided that a sacrifice was in order. By using the power of the suns, the center of the universe, the engineers scorched the surface of everyone they had created, simultaneously, all spare for Elysium. This colossal exodus of sapient life, all carefully created to believe in the hereafter and the divinity of the engineers, would force reality to bow to its wings and create the engineer's heaven.
It's always an interesting story, like, sort of why he's mad about it, and honestly, I can kind of understand. Like, it's one of those, like, he's still evil. He's still fucking, like, viciously evil, but at the same time, I kind of get it. Especially because the engineers themselves did something viciously fucking evil. Actually, I wonder if anything's up here. Yeah, there we go. It's the silver key I need. I can have it.
Gotta find a key.
Yep.
The number of lives incinerated instantly was boundless, and in progress, the engineers had conquered the final puzzle and created an afterlife. But it was not without consequence. The blasphemy they had committed tore at the walls of the universe. The idea of the soul became reality, and innumerable lives destroyed realized what had been done. In essence, as I'm sure you can imagine, we were not happy. The engineers frolicked in the fields of paradise, whilst we had our collective pleasures ravished in ways that cannot be described. We have endured this for millions of years, and now, thanks to your arrival, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I was Elysian spared. Perhaps the engineers here had a shred of remorse for what the others did, and aborted the plan. We did not care, nor did we spare their suffering. having been left unsupervised. The supernatural phenomena here has been allowed to flourish untamed, and now it contains far more energy than the other ring worlds did combined. Energy that we will put to use. We want to share our pain with everyone, with the universe. When we are finished, the Beyonders will not need to come.
Oh, that's a little scale cutout of the entire temple thing. Beware for as one who may have passed the water trials, a greater trial yet lies before them, the passage to unreadable. And the brew requires the molten rock of life, so too shall unreadable, and as written unreadable, and the hero's hall promises. Well, hopefully this shit's good. Oh yeah, that looks good. Must drink the lean that makes you go to the weird model. Oh. Green. Green. Oh, my blue. Green, blue, purple. Red. Green, blue, purple, red. White. Oh. That works. That was trippy. I have no idea where the hell we are now, but we're looking for a scroll. Let's head onwards. We need to locate and reach Axon and try and end the nightmare. So I'll be honest, I might stop here because I think I'm gonna try and like turn in a little early tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna save here, and we'll pick up maybe tomorrow, depending on how work goes and depending on how other things go. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I'm just gonna go end it for the time being. But yeah, have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one. Bye.